Hey guys! So today I'm going to be doing a holiday makeup tutorial, and I feel like I've been so MIA on YouTube, kind of, yeah. My last video that I posted on Thursday of last week, which was a week from Thanksgiving, and I couldn't believe how long it was before that I posted. I haven't been filming much at all recently. I've been working a ton, and I've honestly just been busy as all hell, and my brain is out of whack. I'm completely out of whack. I am behind on laundry. I am behind on, well, filming and editing. I'm behind on cleaning up my room because it's a mess. It's just been crazy. It's the end of the semester and I had to write a couple of papers, and now I have finals coming up, so I'm just busy. So when I think about a holiday makeup look for Christmas, I'm thinking gold and kind of like bronzy, dark colors, maybe a little tinge of black or something like that. I know a lot of people think like bright red, this, that, but I always think gold. So today I'm going to be using none other than the Natasha Denona Gold palette. I know this is an insanely expensive palette, but it is worth every penny. It's beautiful. It's so good. It has the most amazing shades, and it's a perfect going out type makeup palette. So I'm going to give this a little go in my video today, and yeah, let's get started. First thing I'm going to do is, of course, prime my eyelids. I'm going to use, of course, my absolute favorite Smashbox lid primer in the shade Light, which, as I said in previous videos, I think it's all dried out, but I don't know. I have a thing about using up products until the absolute tail end, and when I don't, it just means that I really don't like it, but the stuff that I really like, I have to use up completely. I don't want to get a new one and use that until the one that I already am using is completely done. And as you guys can see, I have my holiday nails on. I actually just did them, and it took absolutely forever because I don't have a top coat right now. I never do my nails, but of course I saw Kathleen Light's new brand, Light's Lacquer, and I picked up a couple of the shades, and I used this one recently. It is called Rosy, and it is a really pretty color, but I thought for Christmas, this one, Girl Power, just screams at me, and it's gold as can be. It's gonna match the palette perfectly too, so it works. So guys, the next thing I'm going to do is set my lid. I'm going to use my brush that I always use here, which is the Sephora Pro All Over Shadow 12 brush. And I'm going to take my Cover FX Perfect Setting Powder that is going all over the place, and I'm going to set the lid with that. Alright guys, I'm going to go into my Natasha Denona Gold palette. This kind of like takes over. Well, you can see my ring light in there, that's weird. I am going to start out by using, see, this is the one annoying thing about these palettes, which I'm not a huge fan of, is the plastic covering has the name of the shades on it, but I'd rather it just be underneath the shades, but whatever, the formula is well worth it. I don't care. Don't care at all, kind of. Anyway, so I'm going to get a crease brush here. I actually recently purchased some Colourpop brushes because I wanted to try them out, and Colourpop was having a 30% off site-wide sale for Black Friday, so we'll see if this is a good blending brush. So I'm going to start out with the shade Sandstone down here. So that's this guy, Sandstone. And I'm going to put that in my crease. Okay, I kind of think that that's a good brush for deep in the crease, but I like something more fluffy in the beginning. Might be a little much, this Luxie brush, but I don't know. I'm gonna give it a try. See, that's what I like more. I like bringing that crease shade up closer to the brow and then just blending it out with whatever excess product that I have. Well, I'm sorry, I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So I know that I recently told you guys, if you follow me on Instagram and you see some of my stories, which they're very rare, I gotta be better with that. I'm not much of like an Instagram junkie, but you know. So I posted a story about how I had this small sty, which you could still kind of feel it. I didn't really get that giant, you know, bubble that most people get. And I had that for probably about a good week or so, and I was dying because it was so painful and I couldn't put any eyeshadow on my eyes or mascara because taking that off at night would have been a nightmare. So I couldn't do any eyeshadow looks for a while, and that's one of the other reasons why I wasn't filming. So it was a little annoying, and I totally could have done like a favorites video, which should be posted by now, and I could have done that, or I could have done like some other type of video, but I don't know, I just didn't have the time for it. So I wound up just do my thing, and now I'm back with normal sized eyeballs. I'm going to actually dip into a little bit of a darker shade, just a little bit right here. This guy, this is the shade Teak. Teak. And I'm going to take that brush from Colourpop that I was just using because I feel that that's better getting deep within the crease. And I'm going to use that. Yeah, that's definitely better for getting a deep crease shade in there. Ooh, I like that. Here, which is the shade, that one, and that is called Log. And I'm just going to take this brush from Real Techniques here, and I'm going to use that to put in the outer corner. So. Okay, now I'm going to go deepen with the gold because I love gold. Gold is just amazing. So I'm going to take a setting spray. I'll try using this one from Milani, this Make It Last matte setting spray. I'm going to put it on a brush. I think I'm going to use this flat shader brush from, I think it's BH Cosmetics. Yeah, BH Cosmetics. I'm just gonna spray it. Yeah. Fan that out a little bit. Oh, I got that in my mouth. That is frustrating. And I'm going to use a very deep gold shade, guys. I'm going in with the gold, and I'm going to use this shade here. This one, smack in the middle of the palette, and it is called Oro. Now I'm going to see if my finger can deepen that up a little bit more, and I'm going to take my finger that matches, and of course it looks amazing. Oh my god. Guys, just look at that gold. Look at that gold! This is amazing. I'm just going to blend this a little bit more with that brush that I used to deepen the outer corner, because I really want this to look seamless, just kind of like a little bit of an ombre effect, you know? What I am going to do, because this is very, very, very gold, I am going to dye it down just a little bit, and I'm going to take another shade in this palette, And that shade is going to be this guy up here. I just hit myself in the face. This one, that is called Kava, something like that. Doing the same thing, rubbing my finger in there and just putting it over that gold shade. Going back in with this blending brush from Luxie, not taking any additional product, just blending this out. And I'm going to take that Real Techniques brush again and just blend in that transition. Now I'm going to take a makeup wipe and clear up those edges a little bit because it looks a bit funky on that outer corner. Now we're going to get on to the face. Okay, so now what we're going to use for the face is my absolute favorite here, the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. Almost done with this bad boy, almost done. Now I'm going to go in with my primer once I feel a little less wet on my face. I'm gonna go in with my primer, and I'm actually, it's not a first impression or anything. I did buy this during the Black Friday sale from Ole Henriksen, and it is the Banana Bright Face Primer. It has vitamin C and banana powder inspired pigments in it. It smells like bananas. So if you like bananas, you'll like this, but if you don't like bananas, don't even bother. But what I like about this is every time I use it, it makes my skin look flawless with whatever foundation that I use. I've been using a lot of the products from that line from Ole Henriksen because I just kind of got into vitamin C some more, and I'm just kind of loving it. I don't know. It's very nice. I'm becoming a fan. So today I'm going to be using the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. This is a foundation that I really enjoy using. It's just a big favorite of mine. I have it in the shade Salzburg, but I believe that's a little bit too light for me. So what I've been doing with all of my foundations recently, if I'm not sure if they match my skin, I just use the custom cover drops from Cover FX in the shade G+ Medium 1. I go dark. I'm medium now. I used to think I was fair. I'm psycho when it comes to this stuff. I don't know anything about my skin. I'm going to use a beauty blender with this today. Even though I've been totally getting into using brushes more often, I'm still going to go for that. One thing that I've been a huge fan of recently is finding foundations that are full coverage for when I go out, but lightweight as can be. I am so sick and tired of the full coverage, cakey, annoying mess that becomes my face whenever I use a foundation like that. It drives me nuts. It makes my face look very disgusting. Now I think that every single foundation makes my skin look cakey, so I'm so picky with which ones I use. This one, for instance, is so good though. This one does not make your skin look cakey at all. It is very, very lightweight. I think that the matte finish foundations make my skin look very cakey, and that's what I was using for such a long time because I always felt like my skin was more oily, but I think I just didn't know my skin well enough. It takes you a long time to figure out your skin and what works best for it, so yeah. Anyway, great foundation, guys. If you have not tried this before, I highly recommend it. It is expensive. I think it's almost $50, but it really makes your skin look flawless and very nice, very full coverage, and also these custom cover drops, guys. These just, they make everything match me. It's just wonderful. Makes me feel happy. I'm going to go in now with this Laura Mercier Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer in the shade 1 Neutral. And when I first bought this concealer, I fell in love with it, but I haven't been using it much lately. I think this shade's going to be a little too dark for me. I'm sorry, light for me. I did recently get a darker shade, but I haven't tried it yet. But like I said, I haven't used this guy in a long time, so I wanted to give it the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so it's not that bad. I think that it is a bit light for me because the most part, when I use really light concealers, they just look strange on my skin and they make me look white underneath my eyes, and then the rest of my entire face is my normal shade. So it just looks a little weird, but we'll work with it. Now I'm going to use a setting powder that I really do enjoy. This is the CoverFX Perfect Setting Powder in Translucent Light. I just really enjoy this setting powder. I have for a while. It perfectly sets my under eye, the rest of my face. As you all know, I set my face and it's crazy, excessive, a little much, but I just feel the need to because I don't like my face feeling sticky. I'm gonna set my nose. Now for the rest of my skin, I'm just going to take a big fluffy kind of brush and I'm going to just press this into my skin. One thing I hate about loose setting powder. Gets all over the place. Drives me crazy. Gotta get a towel, gotta clean this up, gotta clean that up. Just, it's too much. Too much. Next thing we're going to do is bronze up my skin. My favorite part, because look how white I look right now. I don't like it. I need to look darker. So I'm actually going to use a newer bronzer that I recently purchased. This is the Lawless Summer Skin Velvet Matte Bronzer in Golden Hour. Velvet Matte Bronzer. I know this came out in the summer and it is called the Summer Skin Bronzer, but this is a beautiful bronzer that you can use any time of the year and it's gorgeous. It's just amazing, and the packaging, so it's like magnetic and just luxurious and pretty. It's an expensive bronzer, but it is well worth the money. After I tried this, I was like, holy hell, this is fantastic. So I'm going to use this Benefit Cosmetics bronzing brush that I haven't used in a while, but I don't know why, because I used to be obsessed with this. So, going in, look at that. That just like automatically gave me a contour. This, I remember, bronzed my forehead so well because the bristles on this brush are just so soft, but it's thinner than your average bronzing brush. And it really, really helped to make my skin look very natural with the bronzing. Now we're done bronzing, hopefully. We'll see. We might go back to it. Oh my god, guys, I completely forgot to use my favorite powder here. You guys know I love this. I mentioned this in like every single video, but for some strange reason today I'm being dumb. Just going to take this, I believe this is a Luxie brush. This is a Luxie brush. And I'm just going to put this on the high points of my face and go a little crazy because I just want to glow. I kind of actually just put this everywhere. I always say this, the high points of my face, and then I wind up putting it all over my skin. Now I'm going to use some blush, and I'm of course taking this Colourpop palette. Well, a palette that I built, I guess you could say. I'm going to take the shade Lunar Has It, which is a Kathleen Lights collab with Colourpop, and I'm going to put that on my skin using my Smashbox brush. Wow, that looks excessive. Probably should dye this down a little bit because I've got cheeks of slightly orange color right now. But I keep doing more. Why? I don't know. Just going to blend this out a little bit because it's a bit much. It is a bit much. One thing I'm not liking though, see how it looks so white underneath my eyes? Unless I'm just noticing this or something right now. I don't know, but it's just driving me nuts. I feel like putting something darker underneath my eyes just makes me crazy. It bothers me. But I do like how this is turning out. Other than that, the only thing that's a little bothersome. just a smidge. I'm going to use a gold highlighter to go along with the gold eyeshadow look. This is from Lorac. It is the Glow for Gold Light Source Mega Beam highlighter, which these are just like one of my favorite kind of highlighters. I just realized I don't have a highlighter brush anywhere. Whatever, we're just going to use this guy here, which totally is not made for highlighter, but we're gonna try doing this. Oh god, no. No, 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 no. We're just gonna take the same exact Luxie brush, I guess. It's gonna be a big highlighter brush. So we're gonna glow. We're gonna be very glowy, but whatever. I love these highlighters because they just look so gorgeous on the skin. They really give you more of a glow rather than just a stripe. I feel like I need one of my highlighter brushes, and they're just not here. Did I use this for concealer? I feel like I have. I shouldn't use that. And then this guy, this is more for like cream products. Yeah, no. All right, we're gonna go in with the brows. I'm gonna do the brows. I'm gonna use the Mellow Cosmetics Brow Definer. And I remember trying this when I first bought it, and I really liked it, but for some strange reason, it went to the back of my drawer and I never used it again. So we're gonna attempt to do the brows here. All right, they're a little dark. I don't know. Kind of looks strange. Oh, Yikes. Okay. Maybe I can lighten them up a little bit with my Gimme Brow Gel from Benefit Cosmetics in the shade 2. Maybe I didn't like this when I bought it and that's why I stopped using it. Let's move on, because now we're big browed over here and I don't really like it. I'm going to take this little Nudestix palette, I guess you can call it a palette. I recently got into using Nudestix and I'm a huge fan. I'm not ready to do it on camera yet though, because I'm still working on my technique and what works best for me, but I'm really liking it so far. I got the Nude Beach Festival kit. I don't know what's up with me. I'm really getting into summer a little too early, but I bought this on Sephora and I really want to just throw this camera, and I'm really enjoying this so far. So I guess you can they call it a palette. It comes with a bunch of these. I think they're called magnetic luminous, or no, yeah, magnetic eye colors. And I just put all of the ones that I've gotten so far in here. There's only one that is just a matte shade. I did an entire look with this, not on camera, but it looked really good and I really enjoyed it, honestly. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just going to take this magnetic luminous eye color in the shade Night Dweller, and I'm going to use that to line my eyes today. And I know that people are going to be like, this thing's huge, but it works. These things are just, they're easily becoming my favorite things in the entire world to use on my eyes. So I'm enjoying it. Look at that. I love that. Look at that. So now I'm going to take that brush into the Natasha Denona eyeshadow palette here, and I'm going to take the shade right here, this brown shade again, which is Log. Log. And just gonna line the lower lash line with this brown shade, kind of trying to blend out that Night Dweller eye color that we used from Nudestix. Can you imagine? Nudestix, they just like change color with your mood. Maybe 1,000 years from now they'll create it. I'm gonna do the same on the other end. Now I'm going to blend it out, and I'm going to use this brush from Colourpop to do it. This is the E1 Colourpop brush. And I'm going to take that shade that I originally took for my crease, this one right here, which is called Sandstone. not taking a ton because we all know that this can get messy. I think that we're almost done with this eye look. Almost done. I'm going to take this brush from Sigma. It's a small tapered blending brush, E45, but I'm going to dip it into this Cava shade right here that I used on top of the gold shade on my lid. I'm going to use this to highlight the inner corner. You know what? I'm going to use my finger. That worked so much better. Going to use that same exact shade to highlight the brow bone with my finger because it seems like it works the best with my finger. And I'm going to go back in with that Luxie brush just to blend. Okay, so that is the completed eye look right now, and I'm absolutely loving how it turned out. Alright guys, I'm now going to take a mascara. Well, I'm actually going to use my favorite lash primer first from Lancome, the CILS Boosta XL, extra large. I don't know what that means. Seems like it's extra large, but who knows. And I'm just going to coat my lashes with that. And I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. It's also really good on the lower lash line. I feel like it really grips onto your lower lashes really well. And that's just because of the type of applicator it has. But I love it. It's so good. Okay guys, I'm now going to go in with my lip color here. I'm going to use this Sephora lip liner, Rouge Gel lip liner in the shade Knock on Wood. This is the first time I'm actually using this. This smells like crayons. I'm getting really big Crayola vibes right now. It already needs to be sharpened, which is frustrating. I broke it, didn't I? You're not supposed to do that, are you? No, I think you are. You're definitely not. I literally just broke this lip liner. And I just got it. I'm the biggest airhead that ever lived. I'm so happy this is not a really expensive lip liner because if it was, I'd be just throwing my head up against a wall right now. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to take the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Lip Velvet Finish, all natural nude liquid lipstick. I think that was a mouthful, but I'm just going to let that sit there and dry for just a second, and then I'm going to apply this Stila lip gloss in the shade Golden Parachute. I really love this lip gloss. This is the lip gloss that I brought with me to Italy when I went away, and it was the only thing I used the entire trip. All right, I'm going to apply this now. All right, guys, so the last thing that I'm going to do is use my setting spray, of course. And the setting spray that I'm going to use today is not here. I'm going to use this Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist to set my face, and we'll be all done. So I really enjoyed doing this makeup look, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate if you've been enjoying my videos so far. And don't forget to hit the like button or the thumbs up button if you did like this video. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!